Okay, so here's the gate at the side of our house. And then just in this corner, we have all of the pool equipment and the air conditioning unit. And then you can go into the garage right there. All of this random stuff, like these are not mine. I want to get rid of. But this is just before. We haven't done anything. So all these random bushes, these little ones are gonna go. Some of those taller guys, like that guy and the tree and that guy, those are gonna stay, but the random little bushes are gonna go. And then obviously these big piles of rocks will go, and turf will be laid down over everything else. So there I just have a package. Those are just some Chase lounge chairs. I'm probably not going to set up any of my outdoor furniture until the backyard is done. And then there are the girls. I know you guys haven't seen them in a minute. But yeah, so anyway, this will all be turf. The pool, that is a little waterfall right there. We just don't have it turned on right now. And so yeah, gonna get rid of all of this. This stuff isn't even mine. They just left it here, but I'm gonna toss all that. This stuff isn't mine. The ladder is probably my husband's, but and then these red bricks I'm going to paint gray. So I'm gonna fill in that square right there and that square right there, and then paint these red bricks gray to match that gray tile. And the same thing with those red bricks. Those will be painted the same gray to match this tile. But yeah, so all of this basically junk will get removed. This cactus will get removed. These little guys will get removed. That dead guy. All of this like random stuff, like that porcupine, that's not mine. That's gonna go. So all of this will be turf. So just these random like signs and stuff. None of that stuff is mine, you guys. All of that's gonna go. So just imagine it all cleaned out and then turf laid down and this gray. And then we have this fountain here. We actually did start working on this already. My husband drained the fountain and then power washed it, and today I'm going to whitewash it. So I do like the fountain, it just needs a little TLC. It was spewing like green water and it smelled so bad. So thankfully that part's done. We drained it, cleaned it, and now I'm just gonna whitewash it. So I went to Home Depot yesterday and bought the supplies for that. So I'll be doing that this morning while it's still in the shade. So it's about 6 a.m. right now. So it's beautiful outside. But yeah, so all of this will be turf. And then we can go over here. And then, like I said, these red bricks will be painted gray as well. Probably I'll do that this week. But over here, so that's gonna go. Again, like all these random little guys will go. But I'm gonna have the turf come in like kind of like a curved line. I told him to kind of do what he wants with it because obviously he does this for a living, so he's gonna make it look good. But I just didn't want like a straight line. So I'm leaving some room like right there back towards the wall to plant some trees. I want to do lemon trees, lime trees, grapefruit, orange. So the turf is going to come in like a curvature, and then behind it I'm going to plant my trees along this wall. And then we have this space back here. So the turf is going to end kind of like right there, and then that's just going to stay. And my husband wants to put a shed back there for extra garage storage, which is fine because you just don't see that space when you're out here. So I wasn't gonna, I mean, I didn't need turf there anyway, but yeah, so that's what that's gonna be. The backyard is just a disaster right now, obviously. But within a few weeks, it should be looking like a completely different backyard. So I'm just starting to whitewash. I just have a white paint that is made for painting bricks. And I started with a 50-50 mixture, 50% of the paint and then 50% water. But then I added some more water. So I'd say right now it's probably like 70-30 because I didn't want it to be super white. So as you can see, the fountain already has, I don't know, faded, aged, I'm not sure why it's this color, calcium buildup, but it's not all red brick. So I'm just kind of wanting to, I'm not wanting to make it like stark white. I'm just kind of wanting to make it, I don't know, all cohesive and just kind of like it was meant to look like this. So anyway, I have just started here. I think it'll look a lot different when it dries too, but so far I'm pretty happy with it. And I think it'll look all good. I think it'll look good when it's all done. So I'm not wanting it to look perfect. Like I'm not gonna fill in all of these little holes here. And then also the turf that's being laid, padding goes underneath it and then the turf. So I don't need to get right next to the ground because the turf is gonna be built up a little bit. So I'm just getting as close as I kind of can without touching the dirt, and then I'm gonna leave it. Okay, so it's now the next day. It's like 6 a.m. right now, so there's no sun shining on it, but this is the fountain all done. I am super happy with the way it turned out. We're gonna turn it on today, so this will all be filled with water, and I know you can kind of see the line there from where the calcium buildup was so much, but that'll all be filled with water, so I think it'll be harder to tell. But yeah, I think it looks really good. And then today I'm going to start working on painting the bricks. I just have my husband at Home Depot now getting my paint for that. So I'm excited to start that project this morning. And then just have some more outdoor furniture that arrive. But yeah, this is what we're gonna be doing today. Okay, so here's the fountain all done and filled up with water and in the sunlight. I cannot believe how much better it looks. I wish you guys could have seen it before when it had water in it previously. It was, I swear it was green. Like you couldn't even see in the fountain. It was so bad. So this is a million times better. I'm super happy with how it turned out. And the dogs love it as well. Okay, so it's a new day. As you guys saw, we had a few guys out to remove all of the plants that I didn't want. So that is done. And then I had 3 gentlemen out, a designer and 2 other gentlemen that just do landscaping and turf. And we have actually decided to take out all of these bricks that we just painted. So all of these bricks are going to get removed, and we've also decided to remove the fountain. I'm not sure why I didn't think of removing either of them before I had the designer out, but I just didn't. So that was unnecessary work, but what are you going to do? So the fountain's going to be removed, these bricks are going to be removed, and it's just going to make our yard feel a lot bigger and a lot more like a yard. So all of this will be turf for the girls to run around on, Tommy to run around on. So basically just all of this will be turf. So I'm really happy about that plan. And then we are gonna get a pool fence that's just gonna go right there and then along the pool perimeter here. But then the plan is still to put some plants along the border of the back wall there and our fruit trees over there. And then also we're getting new irrigation that starts tomorrow, and then hopefully our turf can begin being laid on Wednesday. Today's Monday. But I'm super happy with the new plan. There's Bella. The dogs love the pool, by the way. But anyway, I know I said we weren't going to set up our outdoor furniture, but we actually decided to. So all of this furniture is from Wayfair, except for these dining chairs. These are from Amazon. But I really like this table and chairs. And then I did plant some little cacti. Super cute. Wayfair, these are dirty because the dogs love to sit there. And then our cabana we actually decided to put over here. We're gonna leave these gray bricks because in the winter we're probably gonna put a fire pit there and then a sectional around it. So we just decided to leave these ones for now, but we put our pergola there and our lounge chairs there for the time being. So, but yeah, all of those plants that I didn't want got ripped up. It was just very exciting. We did find a baby rattlesnake, but my landscaper killed it. I hope that's okay. And yeah, so that's all I've got for now. I should have some more updates tomorrow. Also, you guys, I completely forgot to mention, I know previously I had said we were gonna keep 3 of the trees. We had a pretty big one right here. Those trees are actually fire stick trees, and one of the landscapers that I had come out told us that they are poisonous to dogs. So we did have 3 of those fire stick trees. So obviously I had all 3 of them taken out because I'm not sure, I looked it up and they definitely are poisonous, but it like burns them somehow, the dogs. I don't know. So if you guys live in Arizona and you have fire stick trees and dogs, I would take them out. But yeah, and then the gentlemen that actually are doing our landscaping, the ones that we actually hired, are gonna pick up all of these big rocks. So those will be going. Okay, so I know this isn't exactly a backyard, but we are getting solar screens installed today. So these, I believe, are the color black, and I can't remember what percent they are, but they're supposed to block out the UV rays. So these go on the outside of the house, and they are solar screens. And then we'll also be getting shades for the inside of the house. But I just thought I would put this in the backyard vlog since it is kind of outside. So yeah, these are just solar screens.
We got one over here. Right there. Around that edge.
Okay, so I just went out there and asked, I just wanted to make sure for you guys, and they block 90% of the sun's UV rays. So it's quite dark in here. I don't know if you can tell from the previous clip before they were put on, but it definitely has made a huge difference. We didn't get them on all of the windows, like this window here, we didn't get them on. We've only gotten them on the windows that the sun shines in through, with the exception of our bedroom and the living room, because the dogs jump on those windows when they won't let inside. So they would tear the screens up. So anyway, we've gotten them on the windows that the sun shines in through, that the dogs don't jump on. So this window here, the nursery, the den, and the guest bedroom. But yeah, it's supposed to make a huge difference, and I can already tell it's supposed to keep the house cooler. But yeah, it's much darker in here, like I said. So really happy with them. And then, as you guys saw from outside, they are super dark on the outside. I love the way they look on the outside. Yeah, we definitely missed some good stuff.
Para allá, güey. Ahora sí, sale para abajo, morros. No, para abajo, para aquí darle los cuatro de una vez.
Looks like it is break time. Okay, so we are all done with our turf. This is just our trash accumulation over here. So all that's junk, obviously all that's trash. We have bulk pickup coming on Wednesday, so all of that will be gone. But anyway, the turf is all done. This Ocotillo was moved. It was like right there, so we just moved it over. And I'm so happy with it because before there was, well, it was all just rocks and there was a bunch of stuff back there, so it felt like there was no room between the pool and the fence, and now it feels like there's so much room over here. It's crazy. So this is just a huge difference. Also, it's oddly like really windy and it's raining right now. It's sprinkling, so that's weird. But yeah, the dogs love the turf. So I'm super happy with that. I don't know if you guys can even hear me because it's so windy. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys the before my plants and trees come. So I'm going to have boxwood plants all through this back wall. I think I'm getting 18. So those will all go spaced evenly along the back wall. And then I got a lemon tree, a grapefruit, an orange, and a tangerine tree. So 4 fruit trees total. And they are all going to go back there. So I have flags to put where I want them. But I think I'm basically just going to stagger them like 1, 2, 3, 4 or something like that. Just kind of put them all in here. I don't know about that bush right there. He doesn't look like he's thriving to me. Kind of want to take him out. I'm not sure. I wish these plants were kind of I wish they were in different places. Like I wish this bougainvillea was like closer there, or maybe like right there. And I kind of wish those guys weren't there and I just had fruit trees here, but I don't know, I don't want to take them out because these two are alive and well. So anyway, I just wanted to show you guys the before the trees and the boxwood plants are put in. But yeah, aside from that, it's basically done. I'm not sure furniture wise, I might want to get a fire pit for the center and then like a big sectional to go around it and move the pergola and the lounge chairs over to that side of the pool. But for right now, I'm just gonna leave those there. And the rocks are from when it was really windy in the last clip. Today is obviously a new day. But yeah, the turf is amazing. I love it so much.
I wouldn't say it's a requirement thing, but I think I'll speak up now, but I think the thing we want the most is
Yeah.
if oranges are sour, they're as intolerable as
Today is bulk pickup, so we have all of our trash finally on the curb.
well. Chris this morning asked. I have one extra guy. I have Gordo. What it is the managers. Jason has a lot of trouble because Tatum, busy assortment, Boston Arrow, and Tatum. So we get.
Okay guys, our backyard is basically all done. We are getting a pool fence installed, but I don't think I'm going to put that in the vlog. And then we do have work to do on the sides of the house, but I'm not going to put that in the vlog either because it's basically just going to stay rocks. But anyway, here's our porch. Our plants were installed today. So these are boxwood beauties, and they'll get to about 3-4 feet tall and about 4 feet wide, and they'll be that size in about 2 years. So we have them all along the back border. If you guys want to know who installed the turf, who did the demo in our backyard, who installed the plants and the trees, just ask in the comments and I'll give you guys their information. I got about 3 quotes for each project, so I definitely did my research and I feel like we picked the best people. But here are our fruit trees. an orange, a tangerine, a lemon, and a grapefruit tree. And these should start, well, some of them do have fruit, like the lemon tree, a lemon fell off. And the gentleman said that when you plant them, they might lose their fruit right now just because of the trauma they've just gone through. But we should be getting more fruit next summer, so about June. But these are pretty young trees. The full-size ones were $3,000 each, so we opted for these smaller ones. But yeah, and then we just kept this tree here. So when I say we still have a little work to do, this is the area that I'm talking about. We just have some rocks over there that I want to do something with. I want to get rid of them. And then just kind of make this area look a little nicer. But yeah, that is our backyard. If you stuck around this long, I know the video is a little long, it is pretty crazy to see the difference from the beginning. And I'm so glad that we got rid of the fountain. If you remember, that was right here, and all those brick pavers were over there. So I'm really happy we decided to get rid of those. But yeah. And then we did end up getting solar screens on all of our windows on the house. So, and then all of my outdoor furniture is from Wayfair, by the way. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about anything, please leave it in the comments, and I'll absolutely get back to you guys. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And please like this video. And I will see you guys in the next one.